Imagine two people, both earning the same amount of money, living in the same city, and facing similar challenges in life. One becomes wealthy over time, while the other struggles financially for decades. What separates them? It's not just luck or intelligence, it's mindset. Your mindset is like the operating system of your brain. It determines how you see money, how you make financial decisions, and ultimately, how wealthy you become. In this chapter, we'll break down the wealth mindset versus the scarcity mindset, explore how early habits shape financial success, and uncover the psychological barriers that hold many people back from achieving financial freedom. People with a wealth mindset believe that money is abundant and that they have control over their financial future. They see money as a tool for creating opportunities, not something to fear or hoard. Instead of saying, "I can't afford this," they ask, "How can I afford this?" They look for opportunities to make money rather than worrying about running out. For example, Elon Musk reinvested his PayPal profits into Tesla and SpaceX instead of keeping the money in the bank. Wealthy thinkers understand delayed gratification. They invest today to reap benefits later. They avoid unnecessary spending on things that don't create value. For instance, Warren Buffett started investing at age 11 and reinvested his earnings for decades. They buy things that grow in value, such as stocks, real estate, and businesses, rather than things that lose value, like expensive cars and luxury gadgets. A real-life case could be a young investor who buys index funds and holds them for 30 years, ultimately retiring wealthy without ever having a high salary. Those with an abundance mentality believe there's enough wealth for everyone and that someone else's success doesn't take away from their own. Successful entrepreneurs often share their knowledge freely because they don't see wealth as a limited resource. The scarcity mindset is the trap that keeps people broke. A scarcity mindset is the opposite of a wealth mindset. People with this mindset see money as limited and believe financial success is only for the lucky few. They fear losing money, avoid taking calculated risks, and instead of investing, they hoard cash or spend it impulsively. Many people are afraid to invest in stocks because they worry about market crashes, even though the stock market has historically increased over time. People with a scarcity mindset focus on immediate pleasures, such as new clothes and the latest phone, rather than future security. Research shows that people who struggle financially often prioritize instant rewards over long-term benefits. They believe wealth is for other people and think only the rich can get richer, believing they're stuck in their financial situation forever. Instead of looking for ways to increase their income, they believe they'll never have enough. For example, someone may refuse to learn new skills because they believe they're not smart enough to succeed. Those with a scarcity mindset also spend everything they earn, living paycheck to paycheck and increasing their expenses as their income rises, a phenomenon known as lifestyle inflation. Many lottery winners go broke within a few years because they never developed the right financial habits. In the 1970s, psychologist Walter Mischel conducted a famous experiment at Stanford University to study delayed gratification, a key trait of the wealth mindset. A group of children was given a simple choice: eat one marshmallow now or wait 15 minutes and get 2 marshmallows. Some children couldn't resist and ate the marshmallow immediately, while others waited patiently, resisting temptation. Researchers followed these children for decades and found that the ones who waited for the second marshmallow grew up to have higher incomes, better jobs, more successful relationships, and higher levels of happiness and financial stability. The ones who ate the marshmallow immediately were more likely to struggle financially and face difficulties in life. This experiment highlights that people who learn to delay gratification, whether in spending, saving, or investing, tend to build wealth over time. Developing habits of self-control and long-term thinking can significantly brighten your financial future. Psychological barriers that hold people back from wealth. Even if someone understands wealth-building principles, psychological barriers can prevent them from applying these ideas. Let's explore the biggest mental roadblocks. Many people fear losing money so much that they never invest or start a business. For example, someone might save money in a bank account, earning 0.5% interest, instead of investing in stocks that average 8% growth per year. The solution is to educate yourself on calculated risks, Invest in things with a proven track record like index funds or real estate. Society encourages people to spend rather than save and invest. Social media makes people feel like they need luxury items to impress others. For example, many young professionals buy expensive cars or designer clothes instead of investing in assets that will grow their wealth. The solution is to shift your mindset. Every dollar you spend today is a dollar you could invest for future wealth. People prefer immediate rewards, like buying new gadgets and eating out, rather than waiting for bigger financial gains. Many people don't start investing because they don't see instant results, even though long-term investing leads to massive wealth. The solution is to start small. Even saving $10 a week can grow into thousands over time through compound interest. Schools don't teach personal finance, so many people grow up with bad money habits. A study found that 70% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, largely due to financial illiteracy. The solution is to read books, listen to finance podcasts, and surround yourself with people who understand money. Imagine if you were never taught how to read but were expected to write a book. That's how most people experience money. Schools teach history, science, and math, but they rarely teach how money actually works. As a result, millions of people struggle financially, not because they don't earn enough, but because they don't understand how to manage, grow, and protect their money. In this chapter, we'll break down the fundamentals of financial literacy in a simple and practical way. We'll explore how money flows, understanding income, expenses, assets, and liabilities, the power of budgeting and saving, why managing your money is more important than how much you make, and compounding interest, the secret ingredient that turns small savings into massive wealth over time. By the end of this chapter, you'll have a clear roadmap for making smarter financial decisions, regardless of how much money you earn today. To truly understand money, you need to master these 4 basic concepts. Income is the money you receive usually from your job, business, or investments. There are 2 types: active income, which is money you earn by working, such as salary, wages, and commissions, and passive income, which is money that comes in without direct effort, such as rent from real estate, dividends from stocks, and royalties from books. The wealthiest people focus on increasing their passive income so that their money works for them even while they sleep. Expenses are where most people lose control of their money. They fall into 2 categories: essential expenses such as rent, groceries, utilities, transportation, and insurance, and non-essential expenses such as dining out, shopping, streaming services, and luxury items. If you spend more than you earn, you will always be financially stressed. Controlling expenses is the first step to wealth. An asset is anything that puts money in your pocket. True wealth comes from owning assets. Examples of assets are stocks and bonds, which generate dividends, and capital gains real estate, which provides passive income, and a business which, if structured well, can generate income without daily effort. The more assets you own, the more financial freedom you gain. A liability is anything that takes money out of your pocket. Many people confuse liabilities with assets. Common liabilities mistaken for assets are a car which loses value over time and costs maintenance and insurance, a big house which, if it does not generate income, is an expense, and credit card debt, which involves high interest payments that drain your finances. The key to getting rich is owning more assets than liabilities. The golden rule is that poor people accumulate liabilities and rich people accumulate assets. Many people think budgeting means being cheap or restricting yourself. In reality, budgeting means telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. A budget helps you track where your money is going. Cut unnecessary expenses and save and invest consistently. A simple way to budget is the 50-30-20 rule, where you allocate 50% of your income to needs such as rent, utilities, groceries, insurance, and transportation. 30% to wants, such as entertainment, dining out, shopping, and vacations, and 20% to saving and investing, which includes an emergency fund, retirement accounts, and assets. If you want to build wealth faster, you should save and invest 30 to 40% and spend less on wants. Most people struggle to save because they save money last after paying bills, rent, and entertainment. Wealthy people do the opposite, they save first. The pay yourself first rule means that before spending a dime, you should automatically transfer a portion of your income to savings or investments. This way, you never forget to save. Treat savings like a non-negotiable bill, just like rent or electricity. For example, if you earn $5,000 per month, immediately transfer $500 to your savings or investment account before paying any other bills. Many self-made millionaires started by saving just 10 to 20% of their income, investing it, and letting it grow over time. Albert Einstein called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. It is the process where your money earns interest, and that interest earns more interest, creating exponential growth. For example, if you invest $1,000 in a stock market index fund with a 10% annual return after 1 year, you have $1,100. After 5 years, you have $1,610, and after 30 years you have $17,449, even if you never add another penny. The earlier you start, the more your money grows. Waiting 10 years can cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars in lost growth. Consider this real-life example of compounding wealth. Investor A starts investing $200 per month at age 20 and stops at age 30, investing for only 10 years. Investor B starts investing $200 per month at age 30 and continues until age 60, investing for 30 years. Who has more money at retirement? Investor A, who invested for only 10 years, ends up with more money than Investor B, who invested for 30 years. Compounding works best when you start early. Start investing now, even if it is just $50 per month. Your future self will thank you. The power of investing early is one of the most important financial principles that can determine long-term wealth. Many people believe they need a high salary or a large inheritance to become rich, but the truth is that time is the greatest asset when it comes to building wealth. When you start investing early, your money has more time to grow due to a concept called compound interest. This means that not only does your initial investment earn returns, but those returns also start earning returns over time, creating exponential growth. The earlier you begin, the more your money can multiply, even if you start with small amounts. One of the simplest and most effective ways to invest early is by putting money into an S&P 500 index fund. The S&P 500 is a collection of the 500 largest companies in the United States, and historically, it has provided an average annual return of about 10% over the long run. While there are ups and downs in the stock market, history shows that it always recovers and grows over time. If someone invests just $100 per month into an S&P 500 index fund starting at age 20 and continues until age 60, they would have contributed a total of $48,000. However, because of compound interest, that money would grow to over $1.1 million by retirement, assuming a 10% annual return. If they started just 10 years later at age 30, that number would drop to around $400,000. This massive difference happens simply because the early investor allowed their money to compound for a longer period. The benefits of investing early are best demonstrated through real-life examples. One of the most famous investors in history, Warren Buffett, made his first investment at just 11 years old. He purchased 3 shares of a stock called Citi Service Preferred for $38 per share. Although the stock initially dropped in price, he held on to it and later sold it for a small profit. However, he quickly realized that if he had held on to it longer, he would have made much more money. This experience taught him the value of patience and long-term investing, a lesson that shaped his entire career. Today, Warren Buffett is one of the richest people in the world, and he credits much of his wealth to the fact that he started investing early and allowed compound interest to work in his favor. Another powerful example is Ronald Read, a janitor and gas station attendant who quietly built an $8 million fortune by consistently investing in stocks over many decades. Despite never earning a high salary, he was able to grow his wealth because he started early, lived frugally, and allowed his investments to compound over time. Stories like these prove that investing early is not about having a lot of money to begin with. It is about starting as soon as possible and being consistent. Many young people hesitate to invest because they believe they need to be experts in the stock market or have large sums of money. However, investing in an S&P 500 index fund requires no advanced knowledge, and with modern technology, anyone can start with as little as a few dollars. Many investment platforms allow automatic contributions, making it easy to consistently invest without thinking about it. The key is to make investing a habit as early as possible and to focus on long-term growth rather than short-term market fluctuations. The biggest mistake people make is waiting too long to start. They assume they will begin investing when they earn more money or when they feel more knowledgeable. However, time is the most critical factor in wealth building, and every year of delay reduces the potential for compound growth. A person who invests just $50 per month from age 18 to 30 and then stops investing entirely will likely have more money by retirement than someone who waits until 30 to start and invests consistently for the rest of their life. This is because the early investor allowed their money to compound for decades longer. The power of investing early is undeniable. Even small, consistent investments can turn into life-changing wealth over time. By starting early, taking advantage of compound interest, and investing in simple, reliable assets like an S&P 500 index fund, anyone can secure their financial future. The key is to take action as soon as possible. The best time to start investing was yesterday, but the second best time is today. Choosing the right career path is one of the most important financial decisions a person can make because income is the foundation of wealth building. Many people are taught to follow a traditional path of getting a degree, finding a stable job, and working their way up a corporate ladder. While this approach can provide financial security, it does not always lead to significant wealth. In today's modern economy, high-income skills are becoming more valuable than traditional jobs because they allow people to earn more, work flexibly, and create multiple income streams. High-income skills refer to specialized abilities that generate substantial income, often in industries with high demand and limited supply of skilled workers. Some of the most valuable high-income skills today include coding, sales, artificial intelligence, finance, and entrepreneurship. These skills are different from traditional jobs because they often do not require formal degrees and allow individuals to control their earnings based on performance and expertise rather than just time worked. Coding is one of the most in-demand high-income skills in the world today because technology is integrated into every industry. Software developers, data analysts, and artificial intelligence engineers are some of the highest-paid professionals, and many of them achieve financial success without following the traditional path of obtaining a 4-year degree. Many people teach themselves how to code using online courses and free resources, and then use those skills to secure high-paying remote jobs, freelance contracts, or even start their own tech businesses. Sales is another incredibly valuable high-income skill because it directly influences a company's revenue. Unlike traditional jobs that provide fixed salaries, sales professionals often earn commissions, meaning the better they perform, the more they earn. Some of the wealthiest people in business started with sales skills because it is one of the few skills that allow unlimited earning potential. Entrepreneurs and business owners who master sales are often able to scale their businesses quickly and generate millions of dollars in revenue because they know how to persuade customers and close deals. Artificial intelligence is another high-income skill that is growing rapidly. AI is transforming industries from healthcare to finance, and professionals who understand how to build, implement, or manage AI solutions are in high demand. Many AI specialists work for top tech companies, while others use their knowledge to start consulting businesses or develop AI-powered products. Finance is also a powerful field for wealth building, because people who understand money management, investing, and financial strategy often make better financial decisions and build long-term wealth. Careers in investment banking, hedge funds, financial planning, and wealth management provide some of the highest salaries in the corporate world. However, many people with finance skills also use them to build personal wealth by investing in stocks, real estate, or businesses. Entrepreneurship is the ultimate high-income path because it allows individuals to build their own businesses and control their financial future. Entrepreneurs are not limited by salary caps or company policies, and their income potential is directly tied to how well they can create valuable products or services. However, Entrepreneurship comes with risks because success depends on execution, market demand, and perseverance. Many of the wealthiest people in the world, including Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and Mark Zuckerberg, became rich through entrepreneurship because they built businesses that scaled globally. One of the most compelling real-life examples of how high-income skills can lead to wealth is the story of Alex Hormozi. He started as a struggling gym owner, but eventually became a multimillionaire by mastering sales and business strategy. In the early days of his career, he faced challenges with his gym business and realized that most gym owners struggle not because they lack passion, but because they lack the ability to sell memberships effectively. He learned everything he could about sales and marketing, and once he mastered these skills, he was able to dramatically increase his gym's revenue. Eventually, he started helping other gym owners implement the same sales strategies, which led to the creation of his company Gym Launch. By focusing on improving his sales skills rather than just following a traditional career path, he was able to build a multi-million-dollar business. He later expanded into other industries, including publishing and venture capital, using the same principles of high-income skill development and business scaling. His story is a perfect example of how learning valuable skills, rather than just relying on a job, can create significant wealth. Choosing the right career path for wealth means focusing on skills that have high earning potential and long-term demand. While traditional jobs can provide stability, they often have income ceilings that limit financial growth. High-income skills like coding, sales, artificial intelligence, finance, and entrepreneurship give people the ability to increase their earnings, build wealth faster, and have greater control over their financial future. The key to choosing the right path is identifying a skill that aligns with personal interests and market demand, continuously improving that skill, and finding ways to monetize it effectively. The modern economy rewards people who bring high value to the marketplace, and those who invest in learning high-income skills early in their careers will have a much higher chance of achieving financial success. In the modern digital age, side hustles and freelancing have become one of the easiest and most accessible ways for people to earn extra income and even achieve financial independence. Unlike traditional jobs that require strict schedules, office attendance, and fixed salaries, side hustles provide the flexibility to work on personal terms and increase earnings based on effort, skill, and demand. The rise of online platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, and TopTal has made it possible for anyone with a marketable skill to connect with clients across the world and get paid for their work. These platforms allow people to offer services in a wide range of fields, including writing, graphic design, programming, digital marketing, consulting, video editing, and many more. The beauty of freelancing and side hustles is that they do not require advanced degrees or large investments to get started. Instead, they reward skill, experience, and consistency, making them an excellent option for people looking to supplement their income or transition into full-time self-employment. Upwork is one of the largest freelancing platforms in the world, connecting millions of freelancers with clients looking for services. It operates on a bidding system where freelancers create profiles, showcase their expertise, and apply for projects that match their skills. Many freelancers start with small projects to build their reputation and gradually increase their rates as they gain positive reviews and experience. Fiverr, on the other hand, is structured differently because freelancers list their services as fixed-price gigs, allowing clients to browse and directly purchase what they need. This platform is particularly popular for creative services such as logo design, voiceover work, and content writing. TopTal is more exclusive and focuses on highly skilled professionals in industries like software development, finance, and project management. It has a rigorous screening process that ensures only top-tier freelancers get accepted, but those who make it through have the opportunity to work with high-paying clients and major corporations. One of the main advantages of freelancing and side hustles is that they allow people to diversify their income streams. Relying solely on a single paycheck from a traditional job can be risky, especially in uncertain economic conditions. Freelancing provides financial security by creating multiple sources of income, reducing dependence on any single employer. Many freelancers eventually earn more from their side hustles than from their full-time jobs, leading them to transition into entrepreneurship and complete financial freedom. For example, someone who starts offering graphic design services on Fiverr may initially earn a few $100s per month, but as they improve their skills and build a strong reputation, they can start charging premium rates and eventually turn their side hustle into a full-time business. One inspiring real-life success story is that of Alex Fasulo, a freelancer who turned her Fiverr gig into a six-figure business. She started offering freelance writing services on Fiverr with simple jobs like blog posts, product descriptions, and website content. At first, she charged low prices to attract clients, but as she built a strong portfolio and received positive reviews, she was able to increase her rates significantly. Over time, she streamlined her process, managed multiple clients efficiently, and scaled her freelancing business to earn over $300,000 per year. Her success highlights the power of consistency, skill improvement, and smart pricing strategies. Many freelancers follow a similar path, starting small, but eventually achieving substantial financial success by continuously refining their services, marketing themselves effectively, and delivering high-quality work. The digital economy has made it easier than ever to start a profitable side hustle, and the demand for freelance services continues to grow. Businesses and entrepreneurs constantly need skilled professionals to help with various tasks, and freelancing platforms provide a seamless way to connect with those opportunities. The key to succeeding in freelancing is choosing a skill that is in demand, creating a compelling profile, delivering excellent work, and building strong relationships with clients. With dedication and strategic planning, a simple side hustle can transform into a lucrative income stream, allowing people to achieve financial independence and greater control over their careers. The best part is that anyone can start at any time with minimal barriers, making freelancing one of the most accessible paths to wealth in the modern digital age. Networking and mentorship are two of the most powerful tools for achieving financial success because they provide access to opportunities, knowledge, and connections that would otherwise take years to develop alone. Many people believe that financial success is solely based on hard work, skills, and education. But in reality, who you know can be just as important as what you know. The right mentor or connection can open doors to high-paying jobs, investment opportunities, business partnerships, and valuable industry insights that accelerate wealth building. Networking is not about simply meeting people and collecting business cards. It is about building genuine relationships with individuals who can offer guidance, share knowledge, and provide opportunities that align with long-term financial goals. A single conversation with the right person can lead to life-changing opportunities, whether it is an introduction to an investor, a new job offer, or a partnership that leads to exponential growth. Mentorship plays an equally important role in financial success because learning from someone who has already achieved what you aspire to accomplish can save years of trial and error. A mentor is someone who provides wisdom, advice, and practical strategies based on real-world experience. Unlike traditional education, which focuses on theoretical knowledge, mentorship provides direct insights into what actually works in business, investing, and career development. Many successful people credit their mentors for guiding them through critical financial decisions, helping them avoid costly mistakes, and pushing them to take action when they lacked confidence. Mentors can also introduce their mentees to valuable connections, providing an extended network of influential people who can further accelerate financial growth. Successful entrepreneurs, investors, and professionals often seek out mentorship early in their careers because they understand that learning from experienced individuals is the fastest way to achieve financial success. One of the most well-known examples of the power of networking is the story of Tim Ferriss, the entrepreneur, investor, and best-selling author of The 4-Hour Workweek. Early in his career, Tim Ferriss understood that building a network of successful and influential people would be the key to growing his business and brand. He actively sought out relationships with top entrepreneurs, investors, and industry leaders by attending events, asking insightful questions, and providing value to those he met. Rather than simply asking for favors, he focused on building genuine relationships by offering help, sharing knowledge, and finding ways to contribute to their success. This approach allowed him to form close connections with influential figures like venture capitalist Naval Ravikant and marketing expert Ramit Sethi, who later helped him launch his book and expand his reach. Through strategic networking, Tim Ferriss was able to leverage the power of word-of-mouth marketing, securing endorsements from major influencers and gaining access to high-level business opportunities. His network also provided valuable investment opportunities, allowing him to become an early investor in companies like Uber, Twitter, and Shopify, which significantly contributed to his wealth. His story demonstrates that networking is not about luck or social status. It is about intentionally building meaningful relationships that create long-term value. The most effective way to build a strong network is to approach it with a mindset of giving rather than taking. People are naturally drawn to those who provide value, whether it is through sharing useful insights, offering assistance, or making introductions. Attending industry events, joining professional groups, and engaging with like-minded individuals on platforms like LinkedIn are great ways to start building connections. It is also important to maintain and nurture relationships over time by staying in touch, offering support, and showing appreciation. Many people make the mistake of only reaching out to their network when they need something, but the most successful networkers build relationships long before they need assistance. Mentorship can be found in many forms, whether it is through direct one-on-one guidance, following successful individuals through books and podcasts, or joining mastermind groups that provide access to experienced professionals. The key is to seek out mentors who align with your financial goals and to actively learn from their experiences. Many successful people offer mentorship through online courses, social media, and networking events, making it easier than ever to learn from the best. Surrounding yourself with people who have achieved financial success creates an environment of growth, motivation, and high-level thinking that accelerates wealth building. The power of networking and mentorship cannot be underestimated. A single mentor or connection can change your financial future by providing access to knowledge, resources, and opportunities that would otherwise take years to discover alone. The key is to be intentional about building relationships, offering value, and continuously learning from those who have already achieved financial success. Whether it is landing a high-paying job, launching a business, securing investments, or learning advanced financial strategies, the right connections can make all the difference. Success is rarely achieved in isolation, and those who actively build strong networks and seek mentorship often reach their financial goals faster and more efficiently than those who try to figure everything out on their own. Understanding and avoiding lifestyle inflation is one of the most important financial lessons for anyone who wants to build long-term wealth, because it explains why so many people struggle financially even after their income increases. Lifestyle inflation happens when people start spending more money as they earn more instead of saving or investing the extra income. This is why many people who get promotions, salary raises, or even large financial windfalls like bonuses and inheritances still find themselves living paycheck to paycheck. They upgrade their lifestyle every time they get a financial boost, buying more expensive cars, moving into bigger homes, dining at high-end restaurants, and purchasing luxury items that they once considered unnecessary. While these lifestyle upgrades can bring short-term happiness, they often prevent people from ever reaching financial freedom because their expenses always grow to match their income. This cycle keeps them financially stuck because no matter how much they earn, they always feel like they need more to sustain their lifestyle. Many people believe that making more money will automatically solve their financial problems, but in reality, it is financial habits that determine long-term success. A person who earns $100,000 a year but spends $98,000 will always be financially weaker than someone who earns $50,000 but only spends $30,000 and invests the rest. This is because wealth is not about how much money a person makes, but about how much they keep and grow. The difference between being rich and being wealthy lies in financial discipline and smart money management. Being rich often means having a high income and being able to afford luxury items, but it does not necessarily mean financial security. Many athletes, celebrities, and lottery winners who earn millions end up broke because they fail to manage their money properly and let lifestyle inflation take over. They buy multiple homes, expensive cars, designer clothes, and other luxury items, assuming that their high income will always continue. However, when their income stops or decreases, they struggle to maintain their extravagant lifestyle and quickly fall into financial trouble. Being wealthy, on the other hand, means having long-term financial security regardless of income level. Wealthy people focus on building assets that generate passive income such as investments, businesses, and real estate, rather than spending all their money on liabilities that lose value over time. They live below their means, save aggressively, and invest wisely to create a financial cushion that allows them to maintain their lifestyle even if their active income stops. A classic example of this principle is Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world, who still lives in the same modest home he bought in 1958 and avoids unnecessary luxury expenses. Despite his immense wealth, he prioritizes investments and long-term financial growth over lifestyle inflation. One of the most effective ways to avoid lifestyle inflation is to set financial goals and create a budget that prioritizes saving and investing before spending on lifestyle upgrades. A good rule of thumb is to increase savings and investments at the same rate as income increases, ensuring that financial growth keeps pace with earnings. Another strategy is to differentiate between needs and wants by questioning whether a purchase truly adds long-term value or is simply a result of short-term gratification. Many people fall into lifestyle inflation because of social pressure and the desire to impress others. But true financial success comes from focusing on long-term security rather than short-term appearances. Avoiding lifestyle inflation does not mean never enjoying life or treating oneself, but it requires balance and discipline to ensure that spending decisions align with financial goals. It is possible to enjoy a higher income while still maintaining financial stability by practicing mindful spending, avoiding unnecessary debt, and consistently building wealth through savings and investments. The key to lasting financial success is not just making more money, but learning how to manage it wisely. People who understand and control lifestyle inflation put themselves in a position to achieve financial freedom much faster than those who continually increase their expenses to match their income. By focusing on wealth-building habits rather than spending habits, anyone can break free from the cycle of financial stress and create a future of financial independence and security. Investing is one of the most effective ways to build wealth over time because it allows money to grow through the power of compounding and asset appreciation. While earning and saving money are important financial habits, investing is what truly separates those who achieve financial independence from those who struggle to keep up with inflation and rising costs. Many people believe that investing is complicated or risky, but in reality, it is simply the process of putting money into assets that have the potential to grow in value over time. The key to successful investing is understanding different types of assets, managing risk through diversification, and maintaining a long-term mindset rather than seeking quick profits. The most common investment options include stocks, exchange-traded funds, also known as ETFs, real estate, and alternative assets such as cryptocurrencies and startups. Each of these asset classes has its own risks and rewards, and successful investors typically build wealth by diversifying across multiple investments to reduce risk and increase potential returns. Stocks are one of the most well-known and widely used investment options because they represent ownership in a company. When investors buy shares of a company, they become partial owners and can benefit from the company's growth and profitability. Over the long term, stocks have historically provided higher returns compared to other investment options, although they can be volatile in the short term. Many wealthy individuals invest in stocks by purchasing shares of strong, profitable companies, or by investing in the broader stock market through index funds, such as those that track the S&P 500. One of the easiest and safest ways to invest in stocks is through ETFs, which are funds that hold a mix of stocks and other assets to provide diversification. ETFs allow investors to own small portions of hundreds or even thousands of companies in a single investment, reducing the risk of losing money if one company performs poorly. Many long-term investors prefer ETFs over individual stocks because they provide steady growth with lower risk and require less time and effort to manage. Real estate is another powerful investment tool that has created millions of wealthy individuals. Unlike stocks, which exist in the digital world, real estate provides a physical asset that can generate both income and appreciation. Many investors build wealth by purchasing rental properties that provide passive income through monthly rent payments, while also increasing in value over time. Real estate can be a strong hedge against inflation because property values and rental income tend to rise as the cost of living increases. Some investors also use strategies like house flipping, where they buy undervalued properties, renovate them, and sell them for a profit. Others invest in real estate through real estate investment trusts, also known as REITs, which allow people to invest in property markets without having to buy and manage physical properties themselves. REITs work similarly to stocks and ETFs, but focus on real estate assets such as apartment complexes, office buildings, and shopping centers. Alternative assets like cryptocurrency and startups have gained popularity in recent years, offering high-risk but potentially high-reward investment opportunities. Cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin and Ethereum operate on decentralized blockchain technology and have attracted investors looking for digital assets that are independent of traditional financial systems. While crypto investments have created many millionaires, they are also highly volatile and require careful research and risk management. Startups and private equity investments provide another alternative investment option, where investors provide funding to new businesses in exchange for ownership stakes. Some of the world's wealthiest individuals, including venture capitalists and angel investors, have built fortunes by investing in early-stage companies that later became massive successes. However, these investments are riskier because many startups fail, making it important for investors to diversify and not rely too heavily on any single alternative asset. A study on millionaires conducted by Ramsey Solutions found that the majority of millionaires build their wealth through disciplined investing rather than high salaries or inheritances. The study showed that most self-made millionaires invest in a combination of stocks, real estate, and retirement accounts while consistently saving and reinvesting their profits. Instead of taking unnecessary risks or chasing quick money, wealthy investors follow a long-term strategy of steady, disciplined investing. They understand that wealth is built over time and that patience is one of the most important traits of successful investors. Another study by Fidelity Investments found that millionaires tend to have highly diversified portfolios that protect them from market downturns while ensuring steady growth. The research also revealed that many wealthy individuals started investing small amounts early in their careers and gradually increased their investments as their income grew. The key takeaway from these studies is that building wealth through investing is not about making large one-time bets, but about consistently putting money into a variety of assets over time. Successful investors focus on long-term growth, avoid emotional decision-making, and continuously educate themselves on financial markets and investment opportunities. By following these principles, anyone can begin their journey toward financial independence and long-term wealth creation. Investing does not require a huge amount of money to get started, and with the availability of low-cost brokerage accounts, index funds, and fractional shares, it is now easier than ever for anyone to begin building wealth through smart investment strategies. Entrepreneurship and business ownership are widely considered the fastest ways to build wealth because they allow individuals to create scalable income streams and accumulate assets that appreciate over time. Unlike traditional employment, where earnings are limited by salary and working hours, owning a business provides unlimited earning potential based on the value it creates in the marketplace. However, while entrepreneurship offers the possibility of immense financial success, it is also one of the hardest and riskiest paths because it requires vision, perseverance, strategic thinking, and the ability to overcome setbacks. Many of the world's wealthiest individuals, including Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk, built their fortunes through business ownership, but their journeys were filled with challenges, failures, and years of relentless effort before achieving massive success. Entrepreneurship is not a get-rich-quick strategy, but rather a long-term game that demands problem-solving skills, leadership, and adaptability to market changes. One of the key reasons why entrepreneurship leads to wealth faster than employment is scalability. A business owner has the ability to create products or services that can be sold to an unlimited number of customers, whereas employees trade time for money, making their income dependent on the number of hours worked. A successful business generates profits even when the owner is not actively working because it operates through systems, employees, and automation. This is how entrepreneurs achieve financial freedom, while many high-earning professionals remain stuck in the cycle of working for a paycheck. However, building a successful business is not easy because it requires identifying a market need, developing a valuable product or service, and effectively reaching customers through marketing and sales. Many new businesses fail because they lack a clear business model, underestimate competition, or run out of money before becoming profitable. This is why successful entrepreneurs focus on financial planning, customer satisfaction, and continuous improvement to stay ahead in their industries. Jeff Bezos is one of the most famous examples of an entrepreneur who scaled a business from a small startup to a global empire. He started Amazon in 1994 as an online bookstore, operating out of his garage with a vision to revolutionize e-commerce. At the time, online shopping was not widely popular, and many people doubted the potential of an internet-based business. However, Bezos had a long-term vision and was willing to take risks by reinvesting profits into expanding Amazon's product offerings and logistics network. Instead of focusing on short-term profits, he prioritized customer experience, fast delivery, and technological innovation, which helped Amazon dominate the e-commerce industry. His strategy of reinvesting revenue into growth allowed Amazon to expand from books to selling nearly everything, including electronics, clothing, and cloud computing services through Amazon Web Services. Today, Amazon is one of the most valuable companies in the world, and Bezos became one of the richest individuals by continuously scaling the business and adapting to changing market trends. Elon Musk is another entrepreneur who built wealth by starting and scaling multiple businesses in different industries. Unlike many business owners who focus on a single venture, Musk has founded or led several innovative companies, including PayPal, Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, and The Boring Company. His success comes from his ability to identify industries with massive potential and disrupt them with groundbreaking ideas. For example, when he co-founded Tesla, electric cars were considered impractical due to short battery life and lack of charging infrastructure. However, Musk focused on innovation, producing high-performance electric vehicles and expanding the charging network to make them more accessible. Similarly, with SpaceX, he took on the challenge of reducing space travel costs by developing reusable rockets, which transformed the aerospace industry. Musk's approach to entrepreneurship involves taking big risks, pushing technological boundaries, and continuously reinvesting profits into research and development. His businesses have not only made him one of the wealthiest people in the world, but have also changed industries that were previously resistant to innovation. One of the most important lessons from successful entrepreneurs like Bezos and Musk is that building a profitable business requires long-term thinking, persistence, and adaptability. Many aspiring entrepreneurs give up too soon because they expect immediate success. But most successful businesses take years to become profitable. Founders must be willing to endure financial struggles, market challenges, and competition while staying committed to their vision. Another key takeaway is the importance of reinvesting profits into business growth rather than spending them on personal luxuries too soon. Many failed businesses collapse because their owners take out too much money early on instead of using profits to expand operations, hire skilled employees, and improve their products or services. Entrepreneurship is also about problem solving because every successful business exists to solve a problem for its customers. The more valuable the solution, the more profitable the business becomes. This is why entrepreneurs must focus on identifying customer needs, gathering feedback, and continuously improving their offerings. Additionally, marketing and sales play a crucial role in business success because even the best product will fail if it does not reach the right audience. Entrepreneurs who master digital marketing, branding, and sales strategies can scale their businesses faster and gain a competitive edge in the market. Although entrepreneurship is challenging, the financial rewards can be life-changing for those who are willing to take calculated risks and put in the effort to build something valuable. The freedom that comes with business ownership, the ability to create generational wealth, and the potential to make a lasting impact on the world make it an attractive path for those who are willing to embrace the challenges. While not everyone will become the next Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk, The principles of entrepreneurship, including innovation, persistence, reinvestment, and customer focus, can help anyone build a successful business and achieve financial independence. Debt is often seen as something negative that should be avoided, but in reality, debt can be a powerful tool for building wealth when used correctly. The key to leveraging debt in a smart way is understanding the difference between good debt and bad debt. Good debt is money borrowed to purchase assets that generate income or increase in value over time, while bad debt is money borrowed to buy things that lose value or do not generate any financial return. Many wealthy individuals and successful investors use good debt to grow their wealth by financing income-producing assets, such as real estate, businesses, or education that increases earning potential. On the other hand, bad debt, such as high-interest credit card balances or loans for depreciating items like luxury cars and electronics, can trap people in financial struggles by costing them more money in interest payments than they gain in value. By learning how to use debt strategically, individuals can accelerate their path to financial success rather than falling into a cycle of financial stress. One of the most common and effective ways people use debt to build wealth is through real estate investing. Real estate investors leverage debt by taking out mortgages to buy properties that generate rental income, allowing them to earn money while using the bank's money to finance the purchase. Instead of saving for years to buy a property outright, investors use a small percentage of their own money as a down payment and borrow the rest, which enables them to acquire more properties faster and increase their potential returns. For example, if an investor buys a rental property worth $200,000 with a 20% down payment, they only need to invest $40,000 of their own money while borrowing the remaining $160,000 from the bank. If the property appreciates in value and increases to $300,000 over time, the investor gains $100,000 in equity, even though they only invested $40,000 of their own money. Additionally, if the rental income from tenants covers the mortgage payments and other expenses, the investor essentially owns the property without using their own money beyond the initial down payment. A classic case study that demonstrates the power of leveraging debt in real estate is how many of today's top real estate moguls started with very little money, but used smart financing strategies to build massive property portfolios. One well-known example is Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, who began his real estate investing journey by purchasing small rental properties using bank loans and then reinvesting the profits into larger properties. By leveraging debt, he was able to scale his investments much faster than if he had relied only on his personal savings. Many real estate investors follow a similar strategy called the BRRRR method, which stands for buy, rehab, rent, refinance, and repeat. This method involves buying an undervalued property, fixing it up to increase its market value, renting it out to generate steady income, refinancing the mortgage to pull out the increased equity, and then using that money to buy another property. This cycle allows investors to continuously expand their real estate portfolio using the bank's money instead of saving for years to buy each property with cash. Good debt is also commonly used in business to finance growth and expansion. Many successful entrepreneurs borrow money to start or scale their businesses, knowing that the borrowed funds will generate a higher return than the interest paid on the loan. For example, if a business owner takes out a loan to buy equipment or expand operations, the increased revenue from higher production or more customers can far exceed the cost of the loan. This is how many of the largest companies in the world have grown, including Amazon, which took on significant debt in its early years to invest in infrastructure and technology, which eventually made it one of the most valuable companies in history. While good debt can be a wealth-building tool, bad debt can have the opposite effect by draining financial resources and limiting future opportunities. Bad debt typically comes in the form of high-interest loans or credit card balances used to buy things that do not generate income. Many people fall into the trap of consumer debt by financing expensive cars, designer clothes, or luxury vacations with borrowed money, only to find themselves struggling to make monthly payments while the value of their purchases declines. Unlike real estate or business investments, which can generate returns and increase in value, bad debt only leads to financial stress because it requires paying interest without any financial benefits in return. One of the best ways to avoid the dangers of bad debt while still benefiting from good debt is to follow a few key principles. First, borrowing money should always have a clear purpose and be used for investments that will generate a higher return than the cost of the loan. Second, managing debt responsibly means keeping interest rates as low as possible by maintaining a good credit score, shopping for the best loan terms, and avoiding unnecessary borrowing. Third, it is important to have a repayment plan in place to ensure that debt does not become unmanageable. For example, real estate investors carefully calculate rental income and expenses to make sure they can afford mortgage payments, while business owners plan for loan repayments as part of their financial strategy. Leveraging debt the right way requires financial discipline, strategic planning, and a long-term mindset. Many of the world's wealthiest individuals and businesses have used debt to create wealth, but they have done so in a calculated and responsible manner. By understanding the difference between good debt and bad debt, using borrowed money to acquire assets rather than liabilities, and managing debt wisely, anyone can turn debt into a tool for financial success rather than a burden that holds them back. The key is to view debt not as something to fear, but as a resource that, when used intelligently, can accelerate wealth creation and financial independence. Taxes play a crucial role in personal finance and wealth building, and understanding how to legally minimize tax liabilities can make a significant difference in long-term financial success. While many people see taxes as an unavoidable burden, the wealthy use legal strategies to reduce the amount they owe while staying fully compliant with tax laws. The key to paying less tax is understanding the tax code and taking advantage of available deductions, credits, and tax-efficient structures. High-income individuals and successful business owners use tools such as LLCs, trusts, and tax-advantaged investments to protect their wealth and ensure that more of their money is working for them instead of going to the government. By learning and applying these legal strategies, anyone can improve their financial position and maximize their wealth over time. One of the most common methods the wealthy use to reduce taxes is by setting up limited liability companies, also known as LLCs. An LLC is a business structure that provides legal protection and tax benefits by allowing income to be taxed in a more favorable way compared to personal wages. Many entrepreneurs, real estate investors, and freelancers operate their businesses through LLCs because it enables them to write off business expenses such as office space, equipment, travel, and even certain types of insurance. Unlike traditional employees who pay taxes before they can spend their income, business owners can deduct expenses first and only pay taxes on the remaining profit. This system significantly lowers their taxable income, allowing them to keep more of their earnings. Wealthy individuals often set up multiple LLCs to separate different income streams, protect assets, and optimize tax efficiency. Another powerful strategy used by the rich is setting up trusts to preserve and transfer wealth across generations while minimizing estate taxes. Trusts are legal arrangements that allow individuals to place assets such as cash, real estate, or investments under the control of a trustee who manages them for the benefit of heirs or beneficiaries. By transferring assets into a trust, wealthy families can avoid large estate taxes that would otherwise apply when passing wealth to the next generation. Certain types of trusts, such as irrevocable trusts, also provide legal protection against lawsuits and creditors, ensuring that wealth remains intact. Many high-net-worth individuals use trusts to control how their assets are distributed over time, preventing heirs from mismanaging money and ensuring long-term financial stability for future generations. Investing in tax-efficient assets is another strategy used by the wealthy to legally reduce their tax burden. One of the most well-known tax-advantaged investments is retirement accounts such as 401ks and IRAs, which allow individuals to invest money before taxes are applied, delaying taxation until withdrawal in retirement. Many high-income earners maximize contributions to these accounts to lower their taxable income while growing their investments tax-free. Additionally, the wealthy often invest in assets that provide special tax advantages, such as real estate, municipal bonds, and capital gains-focused investments. Real estate investors benefit from tax deductions like depreciation, which allows them to reduce taxable income even if their properties are generating positive cash flow. Municipal bonds are another popular investment because they provide tax-free interest income, making them an attractive option for those in higher tax brackets. Capital gains investments, such as stocks, are taxed at lower rates than ordinary income, especially if held for more than a year. By focusing on long-term investments with favorable tax treatment, the wealthy significantly reduce their tax liabilities. Corporations also use legal tax strategies to minimize their tax burden, and understanding how large companies handle taxes can provide valuable insights for individuals and small business owners. One of the most common ways corporations reduce taxes is by strategically choosing where to incorporate and operate. Many multinational corporations set up offices or subsidiaries in countries with lower tax rates, a practice known as tax havens. By shifting profits to these low-tax jurisdictions, companies can significantly reduce the amount they owe in high-tax countries. Another common strategy is reinvesting profits back into the business rather than taking them as taxable income. Companies like Amazon, for example, avoided paying corporate income tax for years by reinvesting billions of dollars into research, development, and expansion, which reduced their taxable profits. Businesses also take advantage of tax credits for innovation, renewable energy, and hiring incentives, allowing them to lower their overall tax bill while still operating within legal guidelines. The tax code is designed to encourage certain types of financial behavior, and the wealthy understand how to use these incentives to their advantage. Governments provide tax benefits for activities that promote economic growth, such as starting businesses, investing in real estate, and funding retirement accounts. By aligning financial decisions with these incentives, individuals and businesses can legally reduce taxes while growing wealth. However, many people miss out on these opportunities because they do not take the time to learn about tax strategies or consult with professionals who specialize in tax planning. The wealthy often work with tax advisors, accountants, and financial planners who help them structure their income and investments in the most tax-efficient way possible. Avoiding unnecessary taxes is not about cheating the system, but about using the rules to make smarter financial decisions. By setting up LLCs to write off expenses, using trusts to protect wealth, investing in tax-advantaged assets, and understanding corporate tax strategies, anyone can reduce their tax burden and keep more of their earnings. The key is to be proactive, plan ahead, and take full advantage of the legal options available. Taxes are one of the largest expenses most people face in their lifetime, but by thinking strategically and learning how the wealthy manage their taxes, individuals can improve their financial situation and achieve long-term financial success. The idea of retiring early, once thought to be a dream for only the ultra-wealthy, has become an achievable goal for many through the financial independence, retire early movement, commonly known as the FIRE movement. This movement is based on a simple but powerful concept. Save and invest aggressively, while minimizing unnecessary expenses so that you can accumulate enough wealth to stop working decades before the traditional retirement age. While most people follow the conventional path of working until their 60s or later, FIRE followers aim to reach financial independence in their 30s, 40s, or 50s, allowing them to live life on their own terms without relying on a paycheck. The foundation of FIRE is built on financial discipline, high savings rates, intelligent investing, and a lifestyle that prioritizes long-term freedom over short-term luxuries. Many people who have successfully achieved early retirement share similar strategies, including cutting down on unnecessary spending, maximizing income through career growth or side hustles, investing in assets that generate passive income, and understanding the power of compound interest. Real-life case studies of individuals who have retired in their 30s and 40s provide valuable insights into how this approach works and what it takes to succeed. One of the most famous examples of someone who achieved early retirement through FIRE principles is Mr. Money Mustache, a former software engineer named Pete Adney, who retired at the age of 30. He and his wife adopted a frugal lifestyle, saving over 70% of their income while investing in low-cost index funds. By living simply and focusing on growing their investment portfolio, They were able to accumulate enough wealth to cover their living expenses indefinitely, allowing them to retire while still young. Another well-known case is that of Tanya Hester, author of the book Work Optional, who retired in her late 30s after years of aggressive saving and investing. She and her husband focused on eliminating unnecessary expenses, prioritizing financial security over material possessions, and building an investment portfolio that would support them for life. These success stories prove that with the right mindset and financial strategy, early retirement is possible for those willing to make the necessary sacrifices. The core of the FIRE movement is achieving financial independence, which means having enough investments or passive income to cover living expenses without needing to work. To reach this goal, FIRE followers use a method known as the 4% rule, which suggests that a person can safely withdraw 4% of their investment portfolio each year without running out of money. This means that to retire early, a person needs to save at least 25 times their annual living expenses. For example, if someone needs $40,000 per year to live comfortably, they would need to accumulate $1 million in investments to retire safely. By living frugally, increasing savings rates, and investing wisely, many FIRE followers reach this target much faster than those who follow traditional retirement planning. One of the biggest challenges in achieving early retirement is managing expenses, as lower living costs reduce the amount of money needed to achieve financial independence. Many people who retire early focus on minimizing housing, transportation, and lifestyle expenses to accelerate their savings. Some choose to downsize their homes, move to lower-cost areas, or eliminate car payments by using public transportation or biking. Others reduce discretionary spending by cutting back on luxury items, dining out, and expensive vacations, while still enjoying a fulfilling life by prioritizing experiences over material possessions. The goal is not to live in deprivation, but to make intentional financial choices that align with long-term goals rather than short-term desires. Income generation also plays a crucial role in the FIRE movement, as earning more money allows for faster wealth accumulation. Many early retirees increase their income by pursuing high-paying careers, negotiating better salaries, or starting side businesses that generate additional revenue. Some FIRE followers focus on acquiring skills in high-income fields, such as software development, finance, or entrepreneurship, while others build passive income streams through rental properties, dividend stocks, or online businesses. The more income a person earns, the more they can save and invest, bringing them closer to financial independence. Investing wisely is another essential aspect of achieving early retirement, as simply saving money is not enough to build long-term wealth. Most FIRE enthusiasts invest in diversified portfolios of low-cost index funds, which provide steady growth over time while minimizing risk. Others invest in real estate, dividend stocks, or other income-generating assets that allow them to build passive income streams. The power of compounding is a key factor in reaching financial independence, as money invested early has more time to grow and multiply. By consistently investing a large percentage of their income, FIRE followers take advantage of long-term market growth to build their wealth faster. Some people pursue variations of the FIRE movement, such as lean FIRE, fat FIRE, and barista FIRE, depending on their financial goals and desired lifestyle. Lean FIRE refers to retiring early on a minimalist budget, requiring a lower amount of savings, but also a more frugal lifestyle. Fat FIRE is for those who want to retire early while maintaining a more luxurious lifestyle, requiring a larger investment portfolio. Barista FIRE is for those who want financial independence, but still choose to work part-time or in lower-stress jobs to cover some expenses while letting their investments grow. Each version of FIRE allows individuals to customize their financial path based on their own needs and preferences. Despite its many benefits, FIRE is not without challenges, as early retirees must carefully plan for long-term financial security. Healthcare costs, unexpected expenses, and market fluctuations can all impact financial stability, making it important to have a solid financial plan and emergency funds in place. Some early retirees also choose to take on occasional freelance work, consulting, or passion projects to stay engaged and generate additional income when needed. The key to long-term success in early retirement is flexibility, as financial plans may need to be adjusted based on changing economic conditions, personal goals, and unforeseen circumstances. The FIRE movement has gained popularity in recent years as more people realize that traditional retirement at 65 is not the only option. By adopting the principles of high savings rates, intentional spending, strategic investing, and financial independence, many individuals have proven that retiring early is possible with the right approach. Whether someone aims to retire in their 40s, 50s, or simply achieve financial independence to have more freedom and flexibility in life, the strategies used by those who have succeeded in FIRE provide a valuable roadmap for anyone looking to take control of their financial future. Building wealth is not just about making money, but also about creating systems that generate income without requiring constant work. This is where passive income comes into play. Passive income refers to money earned with little to no ongoing effort after the initial work is done. Unlike active income, which requires continuous labor, passive income streams allow people to earn money while they sleep, travel, or focus on other pursuits. This concept is crucial for achieving financial freedom because it removes the direct link between time and earnings. There are many different ways to generate passive income, including royalties from intellectual property, dividends from stock investments, rental income from real estate, and digital products that sell on autopilot. People who focus on building passive income streams not only secure financial stability, but also gain the ability to preserve and grow their wealth over time. Many successful entrepreneurs, investors, and content creators have used passive income strategies to achieve long-term financial success. One of the most well-known sources of passive income is royalties, which are payments made to creators for their intellectual property. This includes books, music, movies, patents, and other creative works. Authors, for example, earn royalties every time their books are sold, whether they are self-published on platforms like Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing or traditionally published through major publishing houses. Musicians receive royalties when their songs are streamed on platforms like Spotify or used in commercials and films. Filmmakers and producers continue to earn money from their work long after production is completed. The power of royalties is that once the creative work is produced, it can continue to generate income indefinitely without requiring additional effort from the creator. Many successful authors and musicians have built significant wealth this way, with some earning millions of dollars in passive income from content they created years ago. Another popular method of generating passive income is through dividends, which are payments made to investors who own shares in dividend-paying stocks. When a company makes a profit, it often distributes a portion of that profit to its shareholders in the form of dividends. Investors who own large amounts of dividend-paying stocks receive regular income without needing to sell their shares. The key to building substantial dividend income is investing in strong, stable companies that consistently pay and increase dividends over time. Many wealthy individuals use dividends as a primary source of income in retirement because they provide steady cash flow without having to sell investments. Some of the most well-known dividend-paying stocks include companies like Coca-Cola, Johnson & Johnson, and Procter & Gamble, which have paid dividends for decades. Dividend investing is a powerful wealth-building strategy because it not only generates income, but also allows investors to benefit from long-term capital appreciation. Real estate is another significant source of passive income, as rental properties provide ongoing cash flow while also appreciating in value over time. Many successful real estate investors buy properties, rent them out to tenants, and collect monthly rental income. The advantage of rental income is that it continues to flow as long as the property is occupied, providing consistent financial returns. Some investors expand their portfolios by purchasing multiple properties, creating a scalable source of income. Others use property management companies to handle tenant-related responsibilities, making the income even more passive. Real estate investing has made many people wealthy because it allows them to leverage borrowed money to acquire assets that generate income while also increasing in value. Some investors also participate in real estate crowdfunding, where they invest in properties without directly managing them. This method allows individuals to earn passive income from real estate with lower upfront costs and minimal involvement. In the digital age, creating and selling digital products has become one of the fastest-growing ways to generate passive income. Digital products, such as online courses, e-books, stock photos, and templates, can be created once and sold repeatedly with little additional effort. Platforms like Udemy, Teachable, and Gumroad allow creators to sell educational content and training programs to a global audience. Many YouTubers, for example, create video courses or write e-books that complement their content, providing additional revenue streams. Digital products are highly scalable, meaning that once they are created, they can generate income indefinitely without requiring extra work. This is why many content creators, influencers, and entrepreneurs focus on building digital assets that sell on autopilot. One of the best modern examples of passive income success is YouTubers who monetize their content through ad revenue, sponsorships, and digital products. YouTube allows content creators to earn money from ads that play before, during, and after their videos. The more views a video gets, the more money the creator earns without having to do any additional work once the video is uploaded. Some successful YouTubers also make money through affiliate marketing, where they promote products and earn commissions from sales. Others create and sell merchandise, ebooks, or online courses to their audience, providing multiple streams of passive income. A good example is Graham Stephan, a personal finance YouTuber who has built multiple passive income streams through YouTube ads, real estate investments, and online courses. Many other creators in niches like fitness, education, and entertainment have used similar strategies to generate consistent income while focusing on creating content they enjoy. The key to wealth preservation is not just earning passive income, but also managing and growing it wisely. Many people who achieve financial success fail to maintain it because they do not reinvest their earnings strategically. Wealthy individuals focus on diversification, meaning they spread their investments across different assets to reduce risk and ensure long-term financial stability. Instead of relying on a single source of income, they invest in multiple streams, such as stocks, real estate, and digital businesses, ensuring that if one source declines, others continue to generate wealth. Another crucial factor in wealth preservation is tax efficiency. Many wealthy individuals structure their investments in ways that minimize taxes, such as holding assets in tax-advantaged accounts like Roth IRAs or using legal tax deductions available to businesses and real estate investors. By planning ahead and making informed financial decisions, individuals can ensure that their wealth continues to grow for future generations. Building passive income and preserving wealth requires patience, strategic planning, and a long-term mindset. While it takes effort to set up these income streams, the rewards can be life-changing. Whether through royalties, dividends, rental properties, or digital products, passive income allows people to achieve financial independence and enjoy more freedom in their lives. Many successful individuals have proven that with the right strategies and persistence, it is possible to build a life where money works for you, rather than the other way around. The key is to start early, stay consistent, and continuously look for opportunities to grow wealth in a sustainable way. Building wealth is not just about accumulating money, but also about using it to create a positive impact on the world. Many of the most successful and wealthy individuals have understood that true financial success comes not only from making money, but also from giving back in meaningful ways. Philanthropy, impact investing, and legacy building are key aspects of responsible wealth management that allow people to contribute to society while ensuring their wealth serves a greater purpose. Giving back does not just benefit those in need, it also provides a sense of fulfillment, strengthens communities, and creates lasting change. Historically, some of the wealthiest figures, such as Andrew Carnegie, John D. Rockefeller, and more recently Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, have dedicated significant portions of their wealth to charitable causes, education, healthcare, and scientific advancements. They understood that wealth should not just be hoarded, but should be used to improve the lives of others. This philosophy of giving back is what transforms financial success into a lasting legacy. Philanthropy at its core is the act of donating money, resources, or time to charitable causes with the goal of making a positive social impact. Many wealthy individuals set up charitable foundations to manage their giving more effectively. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, for example, has invested billions of dollars into global health initiatives, education, and poverty reduction programs. Similarly, Warren Buffett pledged to donate nearly all of his wealth through the Giving Pledge, an initiative encouraging billionaires to commit to philanthropy. However, philanthropy is not limited to billionaires. Everyday people also engage in giving through donations to charities, volunteer work, and community service. Even small acts of giving, such as funding scholarships, supporting local businesses, or contributing to food banks, can make a significant difference. Many studies have shown that charitable giving not only benefits recipients, but also enhances the well-being of the giver by creating a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Another powerful way to give back while still growing wealth is through impact investing. Unlike traditional investing, which focuses solely on financial returns, impact investing seeks to generate both profit and positive social or environmental change. This can include investments in renewable energy companies, ethical businesses, affordable housing projects, or social enterprises that address global issues such as poverty, education, and climate change. One well-known example of impact investing is the work of the Acumen Fund, which provides capital to businesses that serve low-income communities in sectors like healthcare, clean energy, and education. Impact investing allows individuals to align their financial goals with their values, ensuring that their money contributes to sustainable progress. Many investors and companies are now shifting toward this approach as they recognize that businesses have a responsibility to address social challenges while still being profitable. Legacy building is another crucial aspect of giving back. Many successful people do not just want to accumulate wealth for themselves, but also want to leave a lasting impact on future generations. This can take many forms, such as creating family trusts, establishing scholarship programs, funding medical research, or mentoring young entrepreneurs. A strong financial legacy is not just about passing down money, but also about passing down knowledge, values, and opportunities. Families that prioritize financial education and responsible wealth management ensure that their future generations continue to grow and preserve their wealth while also giving back to society. One well-documented example is the Rockefeller family, which has maintained its wealth for over a century while continuously contributing to philanthropy, education, and public initiatives. Legacy building is about ensuring that wealth serves a meaningful purpose beyond one's lifetime. One of the most effective ways to give back is by mentoring and supporting others who are trying to build their own financial success. Many self-made millionaires and entrepreneurs dedicate time and resources to mentoring aspiring business owners, providing scholarships for underprivileged students, and funding programs that teach financial literacy. Giving back does not always have to involve money. Sharing knowledge, experience, and networks can be just as valuable in helping others achieve success. Many successful individuals credit their mentors for shaping their careers, and by passing on their wisdom, they create a cycle of success that benefits society as a whole. Programs like Junior Achievement, which teaches young people about entrepreneurship and financial management, have helped countless individuals develop the skills needed to succeed. Giving back is also an essential strategy for long-term happiness and fulfillment. Many psychological studies have found that people who engage in charitable activities experience lower stress levels, greater life satisfaction, and stronger social connections. Wealth alone does not guarantee happiness, but using wealth to improve the lives of others creates a deep sense of purpose. Many retirees and financially successful individuals shift their focus toward philanthropy because they realize that true wealth is measured not just by how much money is accumulated, but by the positive impact made on others. This is why some of the richest people in the world continue working on charitable projects even after achieving financial freedom. Ultimately, financial success is not just about making money, but about what is done with it. True wealth is about creating opportunities for others, solving real-world problems, and ensuring that future generations benefit from the financial success achieved today. Philanthropy, impact investing, and legacy building allow people to use their wealth in ways that make a difference. Whether through direct donations, investing in ethical businesses, mentoring future leaders, or creating long-term charitable foundations, giving back is a crucial part of responsible wealth management. Many of the most financially successful individuals in history have proven that wealth, when used wisely, has the power to change lives and shape the world for the better. Becoming wealthy in the modern world is a journey that requires time, effort, patience, and most importantly, the right mindset. It is not something that happens overnight, but rather a process that unfolds through consistent financial habits, smart decision-making, and long-term thinking. Many people believe that wealth is only for those who come from privileged backgrounds or those who are lucky enough to stumble upon the right opportunity, but in reality, wealth is accessible to anyone who is willing to learn, adapt, and take action. The most successful people in the world did not necessarily start with large sums of money, but instead developed the right habits, leveraged opportunities, and made choices that led them toward financial freedom. Whether someone is currently struggling with debt, living paycheck to paycheck, or just starting to learn about money management, the key is to take that first step, because small changes made today can lead to massive financial growth over time. One of the most important lessons about wealth is that it is not just about how much money is earned, but rather about how money is managed and multiplied. Many people assume that earning a high salary automatically leads to financial success, but countless stories prove otherwise. Professional athletes, lottery winners, and celebrities who have earned millions often go bankrupt because they never learned how to handle their finances wisely. On the other hand, there are individuals who have built incredible wealth despite never earning a massive salary simply because they mastered budgeting, investing, and long-term financial planning. This proves that wealth is more about choices than just income. Someone earning an average salary but consistently saving, investing, and living below their means can end up far wealthier in the long run than someone who earns a fortune but spends recklessly. The way money is handled, invested, and preserved determines financial success far more than the number on a paycheck. One of the biggest challenges on the journey to wealth is overcoming limiting beliefs and taking control of personal finances, regardless of circumstances. Many people delay taking action because they believe it is too late, they do not earn enough, or they do not have the knowledge to invest wisely. But the truth is that the best time to start was yesterday, and the second best time is today. No matter how small the first step is, whether it is saving a few dollars a week, learning about different investment options, or cutting unnecessary expenses, every step counts. The earlier good financial habits are developed, the easier it becomes to build wealth over time. A simple example is investing just $100 per month in an S&P 500 index fund from an early age. Over several decades, thanks to the power of compounding, that small habit can turn into millions. The key is consistency, patience, and understanding that small efforts add up significantly over time. Wealth also requires adapting to changes in the economy, technology, and global markets. In the modern world, opportunities to build wealth have expanded far beyond traditional jobs and investments. The internet has opened doors for people to create multiple income streams, start online businesses, invest in digital assets, and even work remotely for international companies. Those who stay informed about financial trends, learn new skills, and adapt to economic shifts are in the best position to grow their wealth. Many self-made millionaires today have built their fortunes by taking advantage of modern opportunities, whether through freelancing, entrepreneurship, real estate investing, or smart use of debt. The key to financial success is not just hard work, but also working smart, leveraging new tools, and staying ahead of economic trends. Perhaps the most important lesson in wealth building is that financial freedom is not just about having a lot of money, but about having control over one's life. True wealth is the ability to make choices based on personal goals and desires, rather than financial necessity. It is the freedom to spend time with family, pursue passions, travel the world, or contribute to meaningful causes without constantly worrying about money. Many people who achieve financial success find that the ultimate reward is not just a big bank account, but the ability to live life on their own terms. This is why wealth should not just be measured in dollars, but also in the level of freedom, security, and peace of mind it provides. For anyone who is starting this journey, the most important advice is to take action today. It does not matter how much money is currently in the bank or what financial mistakes have been made in the past. What matters is the decision to start learning, planning, and making better financial choices moving forward. Wealth is not reserved for a select few, but is available to anyone who is willing to take control of their finances and commit to the process. The journey may be long, and there will be challenges along the way, but those who stay consistent and disciplined will ultimately achieve financial independence. Wealth is built step by step, choice by choice, and habit by habit. The sooner someone starts, the sooner they will see results. The road to financial success is open to everyone, and with the right knowledge, mindset, and strategy, anyone can achieve lasting wealth and financial freedom.